safe and well. I'm here busy doing unboxings. It is, of course, as per the title, from FMS. Let's get this out of packaging away and see what's inside. What do we have? We have an FMS 80mm EDF Dassault Rafale. Why did I get it from Aliexpress? Because even with UK import duty, it's cheaper than buying it here in the UK. FMS isn't a problem in the UK, you can get them anywhere, but not at the price I paid for this. The other nice thing is, using AliExpress, you deal with different shops, different retailers. Some are better than others, of course, as is anything in this world. And you get little gifts now and again. And what did I get in this one? Well, worth a couple of quid. I've got an EC5 to an XT90 converter. Didn't ask for it, but it came. I like little surprises like that. Now, the box does look a bit bashed. You probably can't tell on the camera. It does have some wrinkles here where it's been hit. It's got a gouge, not a big gouge, but it's got a little finger-sized gouge here at the back. And it's got a little dent over there, just at the end of the word Dassault. Apart from that, it looks pretty good. Let's see if we can find any specifications for it on the box. There we are. Not many pieces actually, if you take a look at the right hand side. It's got features which I suppose are the specifications. It is of course a delta wing, we all know that. CNC landing gear, functional navigation and landing lights. Don't know what a central functional controller is, we'll find that out in a minute. Stable, yeah, okay. Water-based paint, fantastic. And those of you who are saying, but you've got a Rafale, I do have the 64mm Rafale and I love it and I'm going to keep it, and this will complement it. It's much, much bigger and I'm hoping it'll fly just as well, if not better, than the 64mm one. There is something I needed for this, which is a 3D printed front wheel, front nose gear support. And that's for grass ops. And a friend of mine who's just got a brand new 3D printer, I've sent the file to him, he's going to print it off, and therefore I've got that for when I assemble it. I'll be able to put the 3D printed piece in as I assemble it. It basically just gives the front nose gear more support as it's bouncing along the grass. Alright, so we've seen both sides of this box. Let's take it away and see the contents. The polystyrene packaging, from the look of it, has done its job. What I mean by that is tiny little indent there, where the outer packages has a much more. It's got a tiny little indent there where it's been poked, where there's an actual hole in the outer packaging. It seems to have held together really well. It's a 2-tier package. Let's move this to one side. I'll take off all the tape, we'll take the parts out and we'll take a real good look at them.
Instruction manual.
It's not all glary and everything. It looks okay on my monitor. It's a tiny little monitor I've got. It's a thick manual, but it's got Chinese, French, German and English. And the English actually ends on page 17. So it's only got 17 pages. There it is. Lovely technical drawings from FMS. Normal safety blurb at the front. There's your specifications. I will freeze frame those, zoom in on them, and you can just fast forward through it if you don't want to read them. Lovely clear instructions. Yeah. Oh. This looks like it's all screw-in. This, of course, has working canards, not fake ones like the 64. Rafale. Oh, here it is. Look, this is a functioning box. I recall now what this is. This is a box that is pre-programmed for a delta wing. You basically just connect all your stuff into it. It does the reassignments to make it a delta. You do not need to change your transmitter settings. How that works with a safe and AS3X receiver, I don't know. It will be interesting when we come to that point. Movements. We always have the high and low rates. So they are my high and medium rates, and I always put my own low in. Horn connectivity for the push rods. C of G, 110 to 130 millimeters back from the leading edge at the root. The rest is just about flying, speed controller bits in here, different speed controllers, battery, different brakes and things. Something I would say about this, you can also get a 3D printed nozzle set from the back, which is supposed to improve performance. When the time comes, I will be asking one of my mates to print me 2 exhaust ports.
Underwing ordnance.
I love these on the FMS planes because these are ideal for putting Velcro on and putting a mini camera on them. So they're quite good, left and right hand side.
Detachable refueling probe.
You can see how much bigger this thing is. That is the refueling probe. I think the one on the 64 is about this big. Yeah, lovely. These are quick connect. They go on and you just slide them off.
Main wing spar.
A jolly thick spar, but it is hollow. It's not solid. Nice hefty spar.
Wings.
Look at this. Yes, it's a tiger meat scheme, but I love it. It is such a brilliant colour on the top that all just pop in the sky, and the underneath is the blue, the dark blue. Such a contrast. It will be awesome. Let's go through this though. Here are the little plastic moulded pieces where the wing support goes in from the fuselage, and you screw down from the top of the wing. There's one here at the front. You screw down. Quick connect. Looks fantastic. No hassle if you need to take the wings off to transport it. I'm not sure I will, because being a Delta, it's not that long a wingspan. It's for your spar. That's all there is there. I like the way it's all painted. Big plastic piece at the front here. LEDs here and here. I do not know what colours they are. I mean, I've got a good idea because this is the left wing, so one of these is probably red, or one of them might just be a strobe flashing. I have no idea. One might be a bright light with a strobe. Who knows? We'll have to find out. Beautiful, beautiful paintwork. Great moulding. There are no mould injection marks, and it is smooth. It is really smooth, except for your panel lines and your rivets and your screws and that type of thing. These, I don't know if you can get those. This type of thing. French roundel. Oh, this is interesting. This whole piece here on the end of the wing is plastic. That whole thing is plastic with clear lens bubble on the top and bottom and an LED mounted inside. You've obviously got some wing tanks or rockets or something that clip in, because they look like push down, slide back to get them on. That is so nice, so nice. Let's flip it over. Ooh, look at this. Shaped hinging. Love it. And if you hadn't noticed, this has real hinges embedded into it. So on the other side, you're not even going to see them except for the little hinge points. 2 for your flap, 3 for your aileron. It's nice, I love it. Plus the compressed foam hinge, of course. Lovely blue underneath. It's interesting that this servo has a cover on. This one doesn't. No idea why. I guess it might be because it might tip sometimes, so these are protected. This doesn't need to be. Here's your quick connect for your ordnance. Servo wiring has been covered by a blue sticker system, so no exposed wiring underneath, and the French roundel, and lots of panel lining. It looks really good, really good. Yeah, scratch your eyes out. I know some people hate the scheme. I absolutely love it. And then we have another one. Now this one's got a little mark on it, but I can't tell what that mark is. I'll have to take a look at it under a magnifying glass. Okay, this is the other wing, of course, exactly the same. You got your mounting points, front and back, where you screw down. Spar position, quick connect. This only has one lens and one LED, the other wing had 2. Lovely panel lining. Lovely, it's all paint by the way, except the sticker, of course. The colour match is pretty good. It's slightly off on the camera, but by the naked eye you can't tell. This big plastic piece at the end here, grey plastic piece, again with LED mounted in there, and lenses top and bottom. They are your wings. And that is all you get in the top part of this 2-level packing.
Detachable nose cone.
With the pointy end, it's got a magnet to hold it on. Slightly flat on the inside there, so you can't put it on the wrong way. Little moulding marks on the foam, and then from here upwards, it's hard plastic.
Goodie bag.
8 screws, 2 little grommets, that's all you get.
Detachable wing and belly tanks.
Tiger Instinct. 2013. I guess that's Orlando, Massachusetts. Must be a meet. And you've got your Rafale, NATO, Sweden, Denmark, Norway. My brain's gone. I'll have to check that and I'll put a correction under here if I got it wrong. I think that's the Norwegian flag. Yeah, nice blue, goes with the underside of it. Just clips on, clips off. I wouldn't fly with that on. It's gonna. I mean, I know it's streamlined, but it's going to take some of the juice away because of it. That's your belly tank. So that's on the centre line. And then these two are your wing tanks, left and right wing tanks. I don't intend to fly with them, but you never know.
Fin and rudder.
Yeah, look at that. Ooh, that is nice. Just a single connection with RUD written on it. Here are your blocks where you screw in. I can't quite tell what you're screwing into. Might be on the fuselage. All paint, yellow paint. This is a stick-on decal, done extremely well. This orange is a decal. This is a plastic piece, this yellow fin here. It's on the other side as well, as is that. This is foam with black stickers on it, black stickers. Yeah, it's nice. Nice.
Wingtip ordnance.
So they just clip in against those plastic pieces on the wing. They're well done. These are plastic fins. The rest is foam. This is a plastic mount here. And the black is stickers. And the rest is just all paint. And you get a left and right one.
Functional canards.
There's obviously a tube that goes in through here. I think for it to rotate on. Screw goes up there. There's no connection on these. I think the mechanism for this must be internal to the fuselage. Therefore these lock into place and then move from something within the fuselage. They're beautiful. They're beautifully made. Totally smooth on the top. It's absolutely awesome.
Cockpit and battery hatch.
It's beautiful. Lovely moulding. I don't know if you can see that. And at the back here. And it's got instrumentation. One of those new fancy pilot helmets. Yeah, very nice. I like that. These plastic bits, this is all plastic here. This piece, foam, plastic canopy cover, quite strong as well. It has some flex in it, but it's quite strong. Little hole drilled in here for venting. And of course the usual cutout here. Wow, that's lovely. Let's just hope it gives us room for what we need to put in it. Right, I have no idea how I am going to get this on camera. It's huge, said the actress to the bishop. Nope, stop it, Marlin. Take your medication and carry on. My goodness. Oh, I can't do this in any other way except treat it like a great big fish. Right, I don't know what you can see here. I'm going to put this down. It's big.
Fuselage.
It's all yellow paint, the whole thing is. The black is decals, the orange is decal. Here's your place 4 screw points for your fin and rudder. In all cases you are screwing into metal. There's one connection which is for your rudder. That's really nice. There's a couple of cheat holes at the top with a plastic grid over them. There's a bubble here, and that bubble has an LED in it. Let's carry on along the top. It's all yellow paint except for the black and white and blue. That's all decal. but it's a fantastic looking one as well. So coming along, you've got a little fake aerial, then you've got this yellow stub. Now this yellow stub is the canopy lock. It's tongue front of the canopy, push it down and it locks in. When you want to take it off, push that back, and then you just lift it off. That is excellent. Here is one of the canard pivot points. You do actually screw the canard from the underside. There's a little cutout in the steel shaft and it locks it in place, and it is the shaft that turns it. The mechanism is inside and it's fully protected. It's that you can see just over there. That's the other side. Let's look at the front. That's all paint. The grey is paint. Then you've got your stickers, the tiger and the black and the orange, the danger ejection seat and all that lot of stickers, as is the black on the front of the fin here. The roundel is a sticker, fuselage wing support. You screw that into there. Behind that you have your quick connect plug pins, in this case, in the fuselage. You have the hole for your spar. Then at the back you have your second fuselage mounting point, and you are screwing into brass, as I say. Got plenty of space at the front. I don't know if you can put your receiver in there or need it. All the wires are at the back. I have a big air intake, 2 straps, Velcro on a board that is screwed in so it can come up if you need to. Here's all your connections, and they go into some sort of junction box which is tucked out of the way. You cannot get at it without cutting this thing apart, and you're not going to want to do that, are you? And it just says flap, aileron, rudder, elevator, gear. And then you've got your throttle connector with a reverse should you need it. I don't, because I run from grass. And an EC5 power point. I've just looked at this, and this is not an LED. I do apologise. This is just a bubble. I think I missed an opportunity there. Looks like the ESC is stacked in up here where you put your fin, but there are air slots underneath as it takes air in and feeds it to the fan unit. This grey piece here, this piece, the black fake exhaust. Yeah, it's really nice. Let's take a look at the back. Look at the back, the bottom. Okay, on the bottom, lots of shiny plastic. These fins are plastic, the aerial's plastic. Paint all here with a white transfer sticker. Landing gear doors at the front. Still got air vents there when it's closed to take in air. There are your proper air intakes for your EDF unit, quite big. These are just pieces of foam. Main landing gear, it's got doors, shiny plastic doors. It's got another cheat air intake here, and then of course you've got your fan unit access. That's lots of moulding, panel lines and everything all across the surface. It's really nice. Let's turn it over. Oh, we nearly missed that. Look at this here. This white is a sticker. White accent there on the underside. And I did want to show you the top here. This emblem here, the shield. It's very nice indeed. Now let's turn it round. And down here is a big 80mm EDF unit. The 3D printed parts actually go into here, and they modify this and make it more efficient. This is plastic piece here. The rest is all foam. It's heavy. having trouble holding it. It is big. I can't really do it justice on my camera setup. Put that there. That is by no means a recent FMS. It's been around for quite a long time. I'm really happy with it. The price was, oh, it was close to half the price I would have paid for one in the UK. And that's including import, as I said, import duty. But there it is, the big sister of the 64mm FMS Rafale. It's the 80mm FMS Rafale. Let's hope it's an improvement on what already is close to perfection. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay well. I look forward to you joining me soon on another video. Cheers.